Katie, have you heard about all the absolute chaos that has been happening at Toronto Pearson Airport lately?
Yes, it's all over the news. What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Well, lineups to get through security have been hours long, causing so many people to miss their flights, even when they show up super, super early. Flights have been canceled and delayed left, right, and center. Luggage is being lost en masse, and people on arriving planes are being forced to sit on the tarmac because customs are so backed up. This actually happened to me back in April. I had to sit on the plane for 30 minutes after it landed because they wouldn't let us off the plane.
Oh my God.
It's to the point that notable Canadian people and celebrities are calling at the airport on Twitter. Some people are now opting to drive over the border to the US to fly from there instead. It is wild. The thing is, it's hard to pinpoint what's causing this issue because it's a perfect storm of labor shortages, airlines overbooking, pandemic restrictions, and just mass numbers of people who want to travel this summer.
Hang on, Erin, back up. I find myself talking to you about these issues all the time. How did we get here?
Yeah, let's get into some podcast origin stories. Back in 2018, I had just come back from a round-the-world trip, and I was starting to get into travel blogging. I was really sad to be back at home, so I was looking for ways to talk about travel that wouldn't annoy my friends. Because, if you know me, then you know I obsessively talk about traveling. So I thought, why don't I take my passion to the podcasting space? And that's how I met you.
And that's where our lives completely changed. No,
Aww.
Okay, for real. I'll never forget meeting you in that coffee shop. As a podcast producer, I saw this person who was so passionate about travel. I immediately knew that we could record hours and hours and hours of audio of travel.
And look at us, we have.
Yeah.
But yes, we both knew that there is a lot to say about travel beyond just itinerary tips and stories from our own adventures. What's going on at Pearson Airport is just one example of countless stories from the travel industry that I knew we needed to unpack on the show.
Yeah, plus both our brains are just wired with curiosity and social responsibility. Okay, we're both type A personalities, let's be real.
It's so true. So Unpack My Bags became the Responsible Travel Podcast, somewhere for people to learn with us about how to travel in a way that's better for people and also better for the planet. This season, I'm really excited to talk about some major factors that have been changing travel as we know it, especially over the last few years. We'll explore the growing impact of space tourism, the rise of digital nomadism,
overtourism, sustainable travel, and mental health struggles abroad.
Because right now, it's more important than ever that when we travel, we're doing it right. If space tourism takes off, how do we address this issue of carbon?
In terms of the global market of carbon emissions, it's actually a very small portion. Now, rocket launches are increasing in frequency, and that's what we have to worry about.
How much responsibility is there on larger governmental or corporate entities to actually control the influx of tourism?
The biggest responsibility is the local government in that place. The government leaders in that destination really need to be listening and really engaged with their own citizens.
I'm Erin Hines, the host of Unpack My Bags. Season 5 of Unpack My Bags is coming out August 31st, 2022. Every episode, I'm accompanied by my producer, Katie Lohr.
Hi.
And a notable guest in the travel space to take a careful look at what truly makes travel and tourism responsible. Every episode, we're on a mission to introduce unique and underrepresented perspectives from around the travel space and provide you with tools that you need to travel the world in a mindful way.
Subscribe wherever you find your podcasts, and for more information, check out alpacamybags.ca.